The real story of Marty Supreme is about this guy, and it's even more wild than the movie. Back in the 40s, Marty Reisman was a New York hustler whose act went like this. He'd waltz into a club and pretend he could barely hold the paddle. Next thing you know, the bets started rolling. First he'd lose for 5, then 20, then 100, but that's when the act ended. Marty wouldn't just beat you for 1,000, he'd embarrass you. By the early 50s, he was one of the best players in the country, but just then in 1952, everything changed. New spongier paddles added crazy topspin and made the game lightning fast. It was a huge problem for Marty, who built his style on soft hands and deception. See, with the modern equipment, players no longer had to be precise as the paddles favored raw power. Marty tried switching over, but got wiped out. Now, instead of quitting, he went back to his old thin rubber paddle and returned with a new game plan. He realized he was never going to win a speed war. Instead, he focused on angles, mastered tempo, and talked so much trash that it threw people off. Nobody could believe it, and Marty became something of a folk hero. Here was the only guy who could use the old janky equipment and still win tournaments. Not only that, but he was doing it for guys half his age. Marty won 22 major titles from 1946 all the way to 2002. Even into his 70s, Marty was still out there beating ranked players and showing off to the crowd. Follow if you enjoyed.